Assalamu alaikum everybody, we're back. Mosman Oil and Gas. God damn it, Mosman. Current share price 0.022 GBX. We dropped to 0.018 again today because we've had some news come out of Mosman Oil and Gas. We're going to look into that just quickly. Year to date, down minus 21%. Share price has actually recovered since that news has dropped, it looks like. But let's take a look at what happened. We have here termination of drilling program at Vector 11:04 a.m. Mosman, further to its announcement of 27 June, Mosman announces the termination of its drilling campaign at the Vector Helium project following disappointing results from the first 3 wells. The campaign targeting helium-rich lines formation at the depths of 1,200 to 1,500 feet included prospects in the Billy Goat, Bard and Garcia AMI. Both the Bard and Garcia prospects encountered the lines formation deeper than anticipated, with water-wet conditions at the top and no structural traps, as predicted by surface mapping. These results indicate that the surface mapping is not a reliable predictor of subsurface structures in this poorly explored region, which lacks seismic data and modern subsurface logs. Under the agreement with its partners, Mosman disposed of its cost commitments in the Billy Goat in exchange for royalty. We already know this. The remaining 2 planned wells incur no cost to Mosman, allowing the company to exit the program with minimal financial impact and no further payments. The total cost to Mosman of the drilling across the campaign was $214,000 US. So yeah, close to $250,000 USD was spent. Kind of wasted basically, because except from Billy Goat where you got the 5% royalty, about 5% of what basically, we will never know. Then here we have the lines formation. The typical helium percentage of 2 to 3% with historical highs of 11. However, the low pressure gas and resolute low Mosman's decision to exit the project reflects a strategic move to limit exposure in high risk exploration area. So the interim CEO Howard has said, "We thank our partners for enabling Mosman to exit the program early with minimal cost. We now look forward to focusing our efforts on the larger opportunities at our Sagebrush and Curtis Wash helium projects in Colorado, where we see significant potential for growth." So there we have it, guys. Vector project has been terminated. Very poor financial decision by Mosman to even partake in these wells, but I'm kind of glad it's done. And 200k in the grand scheme of things is quite minimal, and it's good to hear that now let's focus on Sagebrush and Curtis Wash. The recent placing was for about 1.5 million USD, so they've got a lot of cash remaining, probably over $1 million USD available to start working on Sagebrush. But yeah, not great news. Kind of wasted like the whole Vector program, all that hype, all that 1 year wait for this to happen. Very disappointing. And like current market cap is like 6.24 million, so market cap's dropped as well. But the real prize is Sagebrush and Curtis Wash. If they can start doing the workovers on Sagebrush, get the oil to like 6,000 barrels a day of oil, or 600, I can't remember which one it was, then that's serious revenue that's going to come into Mosman. But I'm kind of glad to get the end of Vector, because it was just poor. So we can see some buys coming in recently. Obviously, people are buying the dip. Share chat, not a lot of people are happy. So yeah, look, previous CEO AC wasted 200 grand on poorly invested decisions, costing the company actually. But I'm just hoping we can get another RNS on like Sagebrush timelines and updates on what's next, and really start progressing from there. It's basically back to square one now for Mosman, and really focus and be prudent with the cash they have available. And obviously, share price has dropped considerably since the highs back in May. Big regrets. I really thought we were going to hit 0.1 GBX, so I really should have de-risked myself and sold a considerable amount of my shareholding. I could have brought back now lower than my average is, so I'm currently underwater as well. So yeah, completely feel for all you Mosman holders out there. Been a rough month on 2 since May, and since that placing happened at 0.045, I think it was. To see the drop like this is not nice at all. So guys, let me know your thoughts on today's RNS. Glad this Vector project is over. Let's try get some Sagebrush news out, and let's slowly start building the company back and start finding that oil, helium in Sagebrush and getting that revenue in. So I think that's important now. That the next news is very important for Mosman in terms of what next steps they're going to be doing. And as always, let me know your thoughts, and be sure to subscribe and share, and peace.